Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell? Welcome. For some reason, we're on a flat tire because we don't have Wake Up America. I don't know where he went.
He's outside doing something. I don't know where maybe he went to get breakfast. We've had him working hard. And he's got no charger, remember?
I don't want to talk about it.
He's flying in between the raindrops on a charge on his computer.
Between the raindrops.
Anyway, morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Why are you wearing a coat?
What do you mean?
That's a coat.
Yeah, it's nice. I just bought it recently.
It looks very nice. It's only, don't worry, I'll freeze him out in here in about an hour. So
how many microphones did you set up?
I gotta re-look through all of them.
So we're back to the basic 2?
No, we got you 3, 4.
No, I mean
5?
2 there.
5.
Yeah,
2,
those
3.
are working.
I don't know what's going on with the board. It shows that it's working on the computer, but then when you look on the actual board, none of the lights are going up.
No, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. Gio says that sometimes the lights don't go up. It's like he broke a phone. One day he took it apart. Mm-hmm. He put it back together and there was all these pieces. And I said, the phone doesn't work. He said, yeah, it works. He says, what are the pieces? I don't know. Well, where did they go? I don't know.
Probably important pieces.
The pieces you don't need, like this piece right here.
I have no idea.
I still don't know what this goes to.
First of all, get rid of that because it got into the vacuum, your brand new vacuum. I had to take it apart to get this stupid thing out.
How? It was on the table.
It was on the floor.
No, it keeps doing that too.
It keeps doing that.
He keeps doing it by itself.
So anyway, so we're taking a vote. We're going to have a male stripper here for all the graduates. I mean, a female stripper. Male and female. We'll get a couple. So if you're a couple of strippers, bring your dollars.
1 and 1. We got Grace, Abby, Shorty, Baxton. Who else?
We're so early in the disclaimer.
What happened?
For your strippers.
What's wrong with that? That's a professional profession. Do you know that more college kids strip to go to school? Did you know that?
A lot of it's OnlyFans now. So
well,
it's
now they've
stripping.
migrated to OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is legal, but prostitution is not?
Yes, because
You don't
you're
have
allowed
sex
to
at
have
OnlyFans.
pictures, but it's like you can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah, it's like a pole dance. You can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah.
Wake
Yo,
up,
where are
America.
you? We're
Where
waiting for you. You didn't do the.
Wake up, America.
Wake
We'll
up,
go
America.
to Sunny Stuff.
But
So you can look, but you can't touch.
no, sex is illegal. We're having a stripper for your graduation. You missed the whole morning show.
No, not you.
Not you. Oh my God! You almost gave that man a heart attack. He put the hand. Oh no! Oh no!
Is that breakfast, M&M's, and an energy drink?
It's an energy bar with 32 grams of protein.
Wow.
You sound so thrilled.
You can knock somebody out like, yo, how dense this thing is. You can knock somebody out with this thing.
What is it made with?
It's a Milky Way energy
Those
bar.
are good.
What is
Those are
it?
the best tasting. It's a MetaRx bar.
MetaRx?
If somebody tries to rob me, I'm going to take one of these energy bars and knock
else
them
is in
upside the
that
head because
energy?
it's about the density of a freaking baseball bat.
So he's eating an energy bar
Like having an energy
And
drink.
an energy drink.
Good morning.
And neither one of them came from anything healthy or organic.
That's healthy. An energy
What
bar.
is-
It's healthy.
So they say.
Was it in the refrigerator?
No.
Exactly.
That does not look healthy.
Yeah, health. Health, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, every time you take a bite of that, you subtract 1 day of your life.
Mateo, see what you're missing? Can you imagine Mateo eating any of that stuff?
Mateo eats it. He
you
just
eat that
doesn't. He
stuff?
doesn't eat it in public.
He's like,
No,
no.
I'm healthy. I'm a healthy eater.
Oh, you don't eat.
I just
you don't eat
started
crap.
doing, no, I don't.
Have you ever had a McDonald's
I have McDonald's maybe once or twice
in your life?
in my life.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Like,
There's
No,
no way
because-
Mateo's eating that.
because I actually, in Bermuda, I'm really weird. I don't even like going swimming anywhere else but Bermuda.
Why?
Because these water, anything beyond Bermuda, I think all the waters have sharks.
Sharks?
I'm a big
You want to know if
like,
there's a shark in the water?
you know, like
If you
I'm
dip your
just.
finger and it's wet.
And this is coming from a scuba instructor.
What?
I know a lot about sharks.
It's a scuba instructor. She's a real scuba instructor.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was that a joke though?
No,
What?
sharks are everywhere.
No,
Everywhere.
but the whole water
Oh my
thing.
That was
Not
a
a
good
joke.
That's just facts.
Because you
Like
have
the
your
water's
saltwater
wet.
sharks, and then you have your freshwater sharks and your saltwater sharks. And sharks can get up in rivers. They can get
Yeah.
up in
What about
puddles.
sharks and all that.
They can get in puddles. I didn't step in puddles for like 8 years.
What about the
Sharks.
third type of shark?
What's that?
The third type of shark.
Land shark?
Two-legged sharks. A two-legged shark. You're looking at one over here, one over there, one over there, another one over
Freddie,
there.
how about
Two-legged.
pool sharks?
It's a
Pool shark?
two-legged shark. You're
No,
a
pool
you're a
sharks,
two-legged
you
shark.
can
No, like a shark that gets in the pool.
Or,
Yeah.
or a pool shark,
Those are
right?
real.
With a pool
I don't
stick.
care what you say.
I thought you were going to say land shark.
No,
land shark, a
try
two-legged
not to,
shark.
I try not to eat like fast food. You know,
This is
I try
healthy.
and cook as much
32 grams of
Even-
protein and 0 sugar. I think.
How many ingredients are on the back under ingredient list?
And can you
sea moss
pronounce
and
them?
stuff. Sea mosses.
Are there more than 4?
Can you pronounce them?
Sea moss is
Protein.
like it's really good for you. It has all 92 minerals
Cholesterol.
What?
that you lack.
Sea
Sea
moss.
moss.
I've
Sodium.
heard the jello
But
is
you use
disgusting.
it.
That's
but
cabbage.
You don't.
Folate.
That's cabbage. You don't-
Magnesium. Zinc.
You mix it in. I don't know if you do smoothies or anything in the morning, but
Too much sugar.
Boric acid.
Too much
sugar
fructose.
in smoothies.
Fructose.
It depends
Really?
what you
Like
put in it.
fruits?
For a diabetic, you can't have it.
Like
25
smoothies?
grams plus
Yeah, but for him, he could eat any of
Might
that
as well
stuff.
eat a
Him, he could. He's young. He could.
Smoothies.
Smoothies, I
It depends on the
can't.
fruit you put in it.
But
But
you
I
can get
like I do Weight Watchers, right? So an apple, you would think is no points, it's 4 points for an apple. Strawberries, 5 points because of the sugar, the fructose content, the way the body breaks it down. They don't want you eating a lot of fruit, so I can't have smoothies.
What about veggies like
Oh,
spinach?
veggie, as much as I want.
So what I suggest you do is
Don't tell me to have a veggie smoothie.
No,
Don't
like
do
I
that.
I've just started making it. I'm very picky, but I've just started to make beet juice, right?
Oh my God,
But
no!
listen to me.
They put me on beet juice.
Beet juice, but you have to make it yourself though. Put beets, apples, which you can't have though, right?
I can have one a day or one a week
So,
or whatever.
You would do like
A beet and apple?
beets, apple, spinach, and lemon, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good.
It's
It's
great.
really good.
Absolutely.
Raw
I think,
beets?
yeah, you're
Raw
messing
beets or are
with
you
me.
cooking the beets?
Raw,
Raw beets.
and you
All
you-
out. I mean, all in.
Oh, sounds
She,
good.
there was
I
a
would
company.
drink beet
There's
juice.
a company that this one brought in,
Ah.
and they were selling beet juice in a bag.
Fermented beet juice.
Yes,
Yeah.
fermented.
Oh.
Which
Like
they
pickled
asked
beet
me
juice.
to do for a month, to see what my my diabetes sugar, my A1C would go, and it came down.
Yeah.
I says it came down because every time I drank this, I was sick for the whole day and I didn't eat nothing. Remember that? It was hard.
Just a shot of it a day you would have to do.
No, it was
Yeah.
more than a shot. It was a glass, and it wasn't good, and I didn't have a good time, and I suffered. We went to do a show at, what was that place?
Hippocrates.
Tell them about that.
So
Tell 'em.
Hippocrates is this great, healthy, organic, holistic
You would love
healing
it.
center. And they grow their own sprouts and everything. So we go do a live shoot, which was amazing. They brought out trays of sprouts. Little tiny sprouts, bean
Grass.
sprouts.
They
Brussels
brought out
sprouts,
grass.
Grass sprouts.
What about broccoli?
Broccoli sprouts.
There was no broccoli.
They were the sprouts, so they're about this big.
There was only grass.
Oh, we should find you that old show.
No, only grass. So she
We're gonna
puts.
send that old show to Mateo.
So she puts in front of me. It's like, Baxton, can I put grass? Can I go get some grass out front and put it in your mouth and you eat it? I felt like a cow. And it tasted like a cow. You ever smell a farm, the cows and all that?
Grass.
What it smells like? The burnt grass. So tell them about lunch. Wait a minute. Hold on. So we go to lunch. Wait.
We go to
hold
lunch,
that
and
thought.
they gave us this amazing lunch of salads and sprouts and grass.
And peppers.
And,
A lot of peppers.
And he's allergic to peppers.
You're allergic to
I couldn't even touch the package.
We had to take the entire crew out to McDonald's after.
I was
True.
I
horrible.
would have loved that too.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
would've
could take
loved
you.
it.
You
I'm
would
not,
love
I'm not like a vegan or anything. I like to eat meat. I like my burgers and stuff, but
I did vegan also.
I
I did
can't.
vegan for a year. You know how hard that was? But the food was delicious. But in the time, they didn't have vegan. It was very expensive.
Yeah.
You know that Miracle Burger, whatever the hell you get?
Oh, they
It was $24 at the time.
You know
At the
what?
time.
I would go to, and I didn't find this out until like well into me eating it, but at Starbucks they have that what is it called? That sausage, that
Impossible sausage?
impossible breakfast sandwich or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I was eating that, and I was like, this is like really, really good. And one of my friends told me, he was like, that's like fake, right? It's not like a real meat. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's a vegetable.
Yeah, like it's like literally, and I was like, this whole time I thought it was like I was literally eating.
That's what the
sausage.
Impossible Burgers are, right? Fake
Chemicals.
vegetables.
I have a question. So, if you could only have one vegetable for the rest of your life, no other vegetables, what would you pick?
Brussels sprouts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put Brussels sprouts in the oven, put a bit of soy sauce,
Yeah.
a bit of honey on there.
But like you
Roasted
could
Brussels
only
sprouts.
ever eat Brussels
Yeah.
sprouts, and you can like fix them up however you
Yeah,
want.
100%. Roasted Brussels sprouts are delicious,
I just
but you
wanna
have
do
to
that.
roast them.
Broccoli-
You cannot boil them.
Broccoli and
you
cauliflower.
roast them.
That's all I love.
You
Broccoli
would,
and cauliflower.
at like Whole Foods, you can get the shaved Brussels sprouts,
Oh,
and we put it in like a what are those things called? You're the cooker.
pan.
No, not a pan.
A wok?
Not a like you put it in the oven. It's a
In the
glass.
roaster.
It's a glass thing.
Convection.
No, you put it in the
Oh.
oven, but the actual like the thing that
The
you
crock
put,
pot.
something like that. It looks
Crock
like a
pot.
crock pot, but you put it in the
Air
oven.
fryer?
No, you put
Mm.
it in the oven to like a pan, like a non-stick pan, but it's more glass and you put like chicken and stuff in
Oh,
it.
the Dutch oven?
No, not an oven.
No, like the
what's
pan.
the
They're
word
called
of
Dutch
it?
ovens.
The
They
little
can-
pan,
A
yeah,
skillet?
it's like glass, and you put it in
skillet?
the oven.
Oh, like a Pyrex.
I guess.
Like a casserole dish.
yeah.
They're going old school, casserole
So
dish.
You put the Brussels sprouts in there and let it crisp up. And there's this Japanese barbecue that I put on there. I almost cursed. It's so good.
Yo, this sounds good.
Have you guys ever had kale and they fry it? And they fry it? You ever had fried kale?
I like
You
kale.
Not
put it in your
fried.
mouth, it's like, what is it?
You just
I would
bake
eat
it.
cabbage.
Well, this is
Cabbage.
crispy kale.
Yeah, you stick it in the oven with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and it just crisps up like a chip.
It's delicious. Yes, it's like a chip, but they got to give you like a mound, like this much.
A kale chip.
Like a
Kale
kale
chip.
chip. You like those?
Those are good.
Those are good, right? Are those healthy? Olive oil?
It depends how you cook them. Like if they're deep fried, no, but if they're air fried,
What did he just say?
You were saying the protein bar he was eating was terrible, so you went to go throw it away. You ate like over half of it. Though.
That's Baxton.
Hey, Baxton, did you just break the garbage can with that 400-pound? Wait till you go to the bathroom. You're going to be screaming bloody murder. Oh, my God, I can't believe I
It
swallowed a
wasn't
Chevy.
good, Bax?
Horrible.
But, so now you're going to drink that and
Most
stuff.
rancid thing I think I ever put in my mouth.
Now you're going to have to, you're going to have to go to the bathroom and get rid of that. And you're mixing that with a deadly drink on top of everything else.
Actually, pardon me. No. Freddie, when was the last time you replaced the porcelain?
That was what? That was what?
When was the last time you replaced the porcelain?
Place the porcelain?
I've never
Place the
heard that
porcelain.
phrase before.
The toilet.
You might need to replace the porcelain after today.
Love you all.
The bathroom's gonna turn into the Titanic.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. I'm so sick to my stomach right now.
Bax, how was class last night?
It was something. I was on planet Jupiter or Mars.
I know, because you were here working on elements all night.
Were you wondering where I was? You were like, he never skips class. What the hell? Did you get my text?
I got your thing,
Did you tell the professor?
How late was he?
You didn't even tell her? Oh my god!
But she doesn't care.
I was like 30 minutes
F.
late.
30
I
minutes?
was
Yeah.
30 minutes late one time.
Why? You had an hour to get there. Where did you go?
You
Down
didn't leave here
south?
till 6:30.
But what time is the class?
6.
6.
Oh. You should have stayed.
Yeah. So like at that point, I was like, what on earth is going on
And then I forget
here?
Mateo's actually really still in school with you, and that's just the weirdest thing ever, too.
But aren't you guys done? Why are you going to school for if you're done?
We're not
I
done.
have to go to school because
So
I'm
do I.
international.
He has
I need to
to.
stay. I need to
Don't look at me
stay.
like that.
Where'd you go
When
to
do you
school?
graduate?
Yeah.
May.
So why are you going
I'm
to
out
school
in
for?
August.
Yeah,
I
when's the
graduate
last
in
day
May, even though I got summer classes.
He graduates in August.
Why the hell are you taking summer classes?
Because he
I
doesn't
don't
really
know.
graduate.
My school sent me up for them.
Are you sure you graduate, or you're just walking in May?
I'm just walking in May.
He graduates in August.
Oh, so he don't even get a real deal? He gets like a empty diploma and a
The
paperwork?
paper walk?
Don't worry, I'll get you a stripper.
Ah.
That-
Still could go watch the strip.
That'll take away all the sins of the world.
Fun with Freddie. So
My
Like a
uncle's
new
got me a
segment,
stripper
new
when I
segment.
my uncle's got me a stripper when I graduated.
is that still a thing? The guys still go?
Yeah, there's a place on 181st Street. It used to be called Circus.
So
Oh,
is,
You know that
God.
on top of your head.
is it the
Circus,
same
circus.
as watching OnlyFans at home versus
No.
going to a club?
No. There's no
Is one
scratch.
better than
There's
the
no.
other?
There's no scratch and sniff on watching a stupid computer.
You're not allowed to touch, Grace.
Well,
said.
yeah, you're not allowed. So
No
let me.
touching.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah, huh?
So let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
huh?
Let me ask you.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask
Yeah,
you.
huh?
Shorty, this question is for you.
that is.
So if you're dating somebody, right, and she comes home and you're watching porn on TV, is that cheating?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on. Why? There's no touching. There's no scratching. If you're not talking to
Because it makes
them,
the woman feel inadequate. It makes it feel
It's
like
the
they're not enough.
principle.
but is it cheating?
Yes, sir.
Why?
It's the principle of it all.
Yeah.
Depends the relationship. Because I know people who do and I know people who say it is. So.
Okay, so what if you and her decide to watch it together? Are you both cheating on each other?
Well, no, because that's part of, that's
It's
a
a
great
group effort.
It's a group effort.
Name of today's show, it's a group effort.
So if you hire two professionals to come in and do the sex act in front of you and your girlfriend, and you're watching this, is that cheating? Now it's in live person. But it's a movie, it's a film, it's not even real. You go to the movies, you see two people making out and doing. Is that cheating? If I watch two people in the movie?
No,
You,
but
when you
one
get
thing
into
if you like watch porn behind your husband's or your
Ah,
wife's
the back.
back,
intent?
and you're like, hi, you're
Intent?
kind of like, yeah, I'm watching the porn, yeah.
when you
But-
get into a relationship,
Why is he looking at his shirt? What's in his shirt?
I think when you like get into
It's like you're hiding under the cover.
wait.
What is he looking in his
He's
shirt?
hiding from his wife.
Okay, hold on. She has something to say.
When you get into like a serious relationship like that, I think you and your partner have to like sit down and define what's cheating.
Yeah.
So it's not like this guess and test. So like some people say like flirting is cheating, and some people say flirting's not cheating,
Flirting is
and some people say
cheating.
porn is cheating, and others say watching porn isn't cheating. So that's something between you and your partner to decide what's best for your relationship.
Got it.
Is what's
Amen.
cheating.
Thank you, Grace.
Got it.
So it's not a one size fits all.
So is flirting cheating?
Yes.
I
Or is
think
flirting
so.
just annoying to watch your partner look
Flirting
stupid
is
doing?
like
I don't know.
flirting.
Or what if you're doing it? What if
No,
you're
but
doing
when
it?
you dedicate yourself to one person, I think you can be nice to somebody.
Dedicate. Wait, you're
Yes,
using some
dedicate.
heavy words here.
When you dedicate yourself to one person.
When I end my life to one person, I'm sorry, what were you saying? You're making it sound like life stops. You think
It
that
does.
guy gave you eyes and there's a beautiful woman and you admire this beautiful woman, that's cheating?
No, like it. For me, flirting is like, oh hey, honey, you want to go to the bar tonight?
I
I
would pay
can
a lot
take
of
you-
money to
Sorry,
watch
sorry,
Baxton
I can
take
in
you
the
home.
wild.
I would
flirting.
give you $100 if you ever
that's
did that.
flirting.
No, that's
Hey,
not
honey.
flirting.
Hey, baby.
Actively taking somebody on the
Can
Now-
we do an episode where we take Baxton to a bar and set up hidden cameras and watch him flirt with people?
We could use our phones.
I'll get a.
Good.
Next thing I know, I'll have this big old boyfriend walking out to me and punching my lights out.
Do you know? I
Shorty
wanted.
backs and walk into a bar. Let's see what happens.
Hey, honey, hey, baby.
I heard that.
Hubba.
You know, there was a time. Remember? I don't remember her name. It starts with a B. Boynay's had the place up by where I live on Boynton. She had a restaurant and it had a big bar, and we were gonna do a show called Behind Bars.
Ooh.
So it was a guy like you and a guy like you and him, and you were in a bar, and it was mic'd up, and people used to come in, and the object of the game was for you to try to get digits or get it picked up or whatever you guys call it
That
nowadays.
behind bars.
I kind of reminds me of like a concert.
But the problem in doing it is that after you film it, you have to get the consent. You can't just film it and go.
Yeah.
And most people said no because I look stupid. No, because no. And it was a lot of no, so it became an exercise of just humor. It was funny as all
But
can
like,
be.
here's the thing.
That reminds me of
You
that.
can then you can
Huh?
still use it.
I did it, yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
You have the footage?
He wants to add it to the sizzle reel.
Why? Do you want to add it to the sizzle?
I can either add it to the
Why don't we
sizzle
just
reel,
do
or we
it?
can do another sizzle
Yeah.
reel.
Why don't we
I'll
read?
do it. I'll do it.
Let's read. Oh, now you're doing. Now you're all
Did you
courageous.
fall from heaven?
God is because heaven's missing an angel.
It's gonna hurt when it comes.
That's about. That joke is about as old as I am.
But you can cast. You can go on backstage and cast
What?
actual like actors
This is that
or
old.
sort of model.
No, I know, like a modern day thing. But back in the day, we didn't do that. Back in the day, it was real. So we would film her getting hit on
No,
by
but
Baxter.
not actually like not casting like.
You know,
the
just
people
an
that are-
example.
Not casting the people that are
I'll be
giving the
behind
money.
bars,
but
all
casting,
right.
giving the money, giving the number, but casting the people that are asking for the number. You know, so that maybe it's like.
But this thing was hilarious because the guy that was involved, we had 3 guys, they were good at it.
Yeah.
They were getting digits no matter what. The problem was having the microphone. First of all, the mics were a problem because back in the day, we used to use a bell. There's the mic. So you see the distance? It's a problem. But the problem was getting the girls to consent. Because a lot of, first of all, half of them were married.
Whoa!
And they were hanging out with their girlfriends. Because, oh, I'm sorry, girls don't do that. Girls don't go hang out. They don't flirt. They don't do nothing. They don't fart. They don't do nothing.
We flirt all the time.
Fart all the time. You should have
Flirt all
seen
the
this show,
time.
bro. This show, Gio will tell you, would have been
Who'd
number
you do it
one.
with?
Me and Gio and,
Oh, okay.
and Linda
You
and
should
I
think
can't
about
remember
doing
her
that.
name. Huh?
That'd be
You should
fun.
think about doing something like that. Get
Listen, I put out the idea. Let's get it done. Let's go. We find a place. Crazy
Go to
Uncle
a
Mike's.
bar. Let's go to a bar.
Let's go to
somewhere
Crazy
and
Uncle
figure out
Mike's.
Whatever bar
They know
it
us
is.
there. We have to go
Doesn't
someplace we've
matter.
never been.
You see, that's why I signed this guy because I always wanted to do it there. But when I walk in there, there's nobody in there.
Another
Ever.
guy down on the street that
Yeah,
closed.
they closed.
It went out of
That's
business.
not planning it.
You can't. They know me there too.
That's fine.
You're notorious
You have
guy.
you have a relationship though with the bar so that you can film it. That's
Now,
what I'm
I
saying.
have a place in Boynton. I can ask them. They don't know me. They only went there one time. That's where I met, what's his name, the singer.
Ah, Tony.
That's a beautiful bar. But the thing is,
Talk
will
to
we
Mike,
get away
though.
with it?
Mike would let you do it.
I know,
maybe.
but she's right. They do know. They're going to know it's being filmed.
Yeah, but what you should do is go to that bar and be like, hey, look, we want to make a sizzle reel around this, so it's gonna cost so and so much. Do you want to help us out? We can maybe get you on a network kind of thing. Like,
Well, Mike won't do it. Mike won't pay. But we got to go to someone that might. That's all. But it was fun. But, you know, I find humor in a lot of things.
Yes, you do.
It was humorous to watch. Like, Baxton, you're going to be Bachelor number 1. And Shorty will be number 2. Huh?
Throw would let us on Atlantic Ave or 10.
Okay. You know them?
I don't know them, but I can see them.
So let's.
I don't know them personally, but I frequent that bar.
But do you know something that they would agreed to do it with her before they agreed to do it with us? Because they think that we just try to do the pickup. But you send a girl in there as a producer and blah, 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 they'll say, you know, this is interesting. I'm
Ever
telling
wonder
you.
why they're allowed to have a bar in an axe throwing place?
I wonder that all the time.
It's like, can you have a bar in a gun range?
Yeah.
Can you?
It's called the Drunken Bullet.
No.
That's what I would call it. Let's go to the Drunken Bullet. You
I
ever
feel
been?
like that's so dangerous.
Yeah?
Say they
It's
they
in my
have it all
house.
blocked off, and there's like people standing there to like monitor it. But I'm still like alcohol
Well,
and
no.
weapon throwing shouldn't mix.
Exactly.
Shot for
And
shot.
they have
What
like
if you accidentally throw the axe in like the other direction?
Remember,
have,
we did a
like,
shoot
gates
at an
and
axe throwing
stuff.
place.
Why don't we call them?
The axe.
They got a
You should do it like,
beautiful bar.
well, you know, you You better watch out. You asked the wrong girl for the phone number. She's already yours.
We're at Game of Axis.
Game
and
of
we did a
Axis
show
will
there.
do it.
Where's that?
It's up in.
It used to be up in military, then I think there's
They
one
moved
in
it up.
Boca too.
There's also Axe-tastic.
No, I don't want to go. The other one is a friend of ours, and they promised for us never to go to the other one. So we have to go to the axe throwing place
Is it
because
still
Teddy
around?
worked there.
She used to.
Maybe she has the contact number. Oh, that'd be fun. Now they have something called Blood Brew, which is this red drink that they have.
It's like cava, or it's not cava, but it's all this. Yeah.
I don't know if they serve beer, do they?
They have their own kind of beer.
Maybe
But
you
does
can't get
this
too
other
drunk.
place have a full bar?
It's a club. Yeah.
And you're throwing axes at a club with
Yeah.
a full bar.
Yeah.
See, that's just kind of
I know
weird.
that. But the whole like premise is like
But check it out, bro. This
they have
could be
darts,
something.
they have
No, I
like
agree with that. Yeah.
cornhole, ping
We
pong,
should
They
go
had
after it.
everything.
all these like
but
games that
people-
involve throwing things. But I think you have to like reserve the axes beforehand. And I don't know what
You
safety.
sign a waiver
Well,
for
look,
the
Yeah.
Look at a lot of the social media stuff where these guys are just randomly going on the streets and doing these little street interviews, like
They did
my
FAU.
age group, Generation
You
Z,
did it at FAU.
Very
Yeah.
secret.
and these people are.
She gives it and she pulls it back. She's like, here, let's
doesn't
have.
need
But these people are going around and interviewing these girls, and they're willingly putting their face out there and saying the most absurd things.
You see, those are
Oh,
good.
it's-
But when you're doing undercover work, it's a little bit different because we wanted, back in the day, we wanted to see the shock of it. Nowadays, everything is scripted.
It's like
Yeah,
Impractical
but
Jokers.
you wouldn't have to make it. You can make it. It'll be unscripted. Maybe the people that are, because the people that you choose, they have to have some level of game. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
what's sort of the resolution, right?
You heard what he said?
A level of game. Yeah.
But like, what's that arc? Like what's the beginning, the middle, and the end? What's the resolution?
Well, it's usually the innocent one or the cougar. And there's nothing in between. So you have
Cougar.
friends, you bring your friends. This is the way we work, that you bring your friends. Like the guys started to bring their own friends. And they loved the show. And it wasn't a problem, but it wasn't the same. It's shocking when they find out. And then you film when you explain it to them what you're doing. They go, ah, I can't do this. No. But the ring wasn't there when we started. But look. It was hilarious.
Should we take a commercial break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. All right, more to come on the other side of this break. Wow.
Let us know if you want to participate.
994-4995 Studio B. We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty rich and pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604. Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call. Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Wiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 866-484-5868. That's 866-484-5868. Again, call 866-484-5868. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
So if you would like to participate in the new sizzle stuff we're making, I don't even know the name of it. No, it says it's going to be the dating game / bar behind bars, axe throwing, whatever. Just give us a call. We should put out a call to what is that?
Call to action.
No,
you can do a casting call.
Casting call. We should do a casting call. We have some ideas. Yeah.
We can put it in Film Stop. Just use Film Stop.
Here's my question for you, because I know you're going to have a funny one.
For him?
Well, I'm going to start with you.
Why?
Because you've been married twice. Share your most embarrassing wake-up story.
Are you serious? On public TV?
What's your most embarrassing wake-up story?
Okay. First of all, give us the short version because we only got 15 minutes.
So, I have strange dreams sometimes.
Yes, so what?
Strange dreams.
When I dream, it's nobody very realistic. I'm late for something or something happening.
So you were late? Your monthly, you were late?
Hang on, no. So
what?
I had a dream I was supposed to be doing a presentation in class that day.
Ah.
So
And Mateos didn't bail you out.
I had a dream that night that I was late for class. So I wake up, get out of bed, get dressed, run out of the room, and my roommate's sitting in the front area with a girl. He says, it was Italian. He says, bro, what are you doing, bro? And I said, well, I gotta get to class. I'm late for class. I gotta go. He said, he looked at his watch and says, bro, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What the hell are you doing?
And then you said to him, what are you doing with your girlfriend sitting in the living room?
They were
Was this a dream or real?
No, I had the dream, and the dream felt so realistic that I woke up.
Oh, this was a dream?
No, I had the dream about being late. Then I woke up, was so panicked about being late that I changed and ran out of the room.
All right, take it easy.
They were doing the hokey pokey. They were were turning themselves around. That's what
You
I'm
see,
talking about.
how come he doesn't get all that
Because all I said was
noise?
they were turning themselves around. you do add some hand movements in, it gets a little shaky.
Scratch and sniff, baby. Scratch and
That's
sniff.
all you say. There you go.
What about you? What did you wake up to?
I have one, but I don't think I can share it.
Well, you can. We won't hold it against you.
No, my parents watch this show.
You have any?
Are you kidding me? So class trips in high school, right? You guys
It's
go
memories.
somewhere to class. How can you forget this one? You guys go when you're a senior in high school. Don't they take you like someplace? Did they do that?
DC. We went to DC.
Okay. Well, in Puerto Rico, they took us to the Dominican Republic, La Capital. Right. So I went in there, and the first night, I got so blistered. They had to carry me back to the room and put me in bed. Right? So it must have been 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and a whole bunch of people entered the room. Girls and guys, and they're all smacking me and making fun of me. Meanwhile, I'm completely naked. Underneath
Why
the
were
cover.
you naked?
Somebody took my clothes off. This is a true story.
I know.
I don't know who. I was really blasted. I don't want to tell you what we drank. But anyway, so I wake up the next day, and ever since I was in high school, there was this red-headed girl named Henrietta. Henrietta. And I always had the house for Henrietta. So I wake up, and Henrietta is sleeping next to me.
Whoa!
But nothing happened. Well, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I couldn't even focus. And she's sleeping next to me, and I wake up and I said, "What are you doing?" In Spanish, I says, "What are you doing here?" She says, "Well, you were so sad last night." I go, "What? I was? Why?" "I don't know." So I threw everybody out of here, and then I said, "Yeah, it's time to go to bed." And she's completely naked. And I'm gonna tell you, we never talked again after that. I didn't talk to her at graduation. No.
You didn't talk to her at graduation?
No.
She was naked in your bed?
Yeah.
You do not find that strange?
Honey, the whole trip to the Dominican Republic.
Is that where you lost your shoes?
Yes. I lost them in the gambling table. I had to walk back to Puerto Rico in these slippers they give you at the hotels. And my watch, I lost my watch, I lost my belt, and I lost my shoes at the gambling table.
The gamble? Why? You playing strip poker?
No, I was playing 21 and I lost. And the guy says, "Well, I'll take your
Don't
shoes
gamble."
and I'll give you another $100." And that was gone. I wasn't sober for 3 days. I got back. My mother says, "What happened to you?" I says, "Mom, I was robbed."
Your mom's looking at you now, just rolling over.
Sorry about that, Mom. But that was the I woke up and nothing happened. I'm telling you, I know nothing could have
How do
happened.
you know nothing?
Because I couldn't even remember my name.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nah, I wouldn't know.
Okay,
You
you
always
can
could
share.
tell. You can always.
Shorty, you got a strange wake-up story?
Yes, we want to hear, Shorty. Yes, you do.
Nothing.
Shorty. Come on, Shorty. Let loose, Mother Goose. Come
I'm
on.
serious. I really don't have any. No.
I'm afraid to ask the Bahama man. The Bermuda man. Bermuda man. Any strange wake-up stories?
I don't have any, actually.
Not yet? No.
Not yet. I don't have any. I don't have any.
I can fix that.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Wait.
What?
He's full of beans. Nathan, you got any?
I wouldn't call this strange. I'll call it scary. Like,
Oh.
this scared me so much that I shocked out of my bed. So I was in a dark place walking. I don't know. I didn't know where I was. Then I heard a noise. And I started running. I started bolting it. And next, all I saw was fire around me, like legit, like straight up fires, or like spiky mountains around me.
Is this a dream?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Come
Your
on.
son is so offended. Yes.
Did you see Baxton in your dream? Is that what I want to know?
I was the person making the noise.
You probably were the one making the fire.
Making the noise.
What is that?
Max, I didn't know you, but I didn't know you existed until I met you in college, bro. So, I start running. I'm feeling the heat around me, and I hide behind a mountain. Next thing you know, I see a claw coming around the corner, and a giant. I kid you not. I kid you not. I looked dead ass in his face. It was. I don't know if it was a demon or Satan himself. I was just standing there staring. I just jumped out of my bed.
They woke you up?
Yes, that woke me up.
And then you came and you met Baxton, and then you said that dream must have been a reality.
I don't know. I don't know what that was, and I told Grace this earlier. Like, I kid you not, I was not having it that day. I don't know what I saw, but that thing scared me.
You woke up to. You told me today you were having some weird dreams last night, and that came in and asked.
I had the weirdest dreams last night. I had a dream that like someone. So I live in a gated community, and I had a dream that like I went to go take the trash out. It's not that deep, and I went to take the trash out, and like all these people were outside my house, and they were like talking to me, and I was like, how do you know where I live? And they were like, well, we just Googled you. And I was like, where on the internet is my address? Like, that's crazy. And then people started showing up here. People were camping out outside my house, and then someone put my house up for sale, and like in the dream I was like, I still live here, and they were like, yeah, people want to live with you. And I was like, what the heck is this? So
did you do that?
Me?
Was that you?
No.
It was me.
I bet it
put
was.
a house up for sale.
Okay, so now let's ask Dawn.
I don't think I have any.
You're so full of beans. Come on
I
now.
didn't finish. She didn't finish. People moving in with her.
People are chasing her.
yeah. So I texted my roommate, and I was like, I just had the weirdest dream. And she was like, no way. I just had the weirdest dream. So I called my mom, and my mom had a dream similar.
Wait a
like,
minute, is this
in
part of the
danger.
dream?
This is all today.
No, this was this morning.
So everybody dreamt the same thing?
Yeah.
You're a cult.
And then
That's
well,
a cult.
it wasn't the same dream, but it was like my
So-
roommate's dream was we got robbed, and then my mom's dream was like their house got broken into, and then I was talking to Nathan, and he was like, I had a weird dream, or it wasn't last night, but we were talking about weird dreams.
I had a weird dream last night too.
Did you?
No.
But I texted in like my group chat, which has like 20 people in it, and everyone was like, we had such weird dreams last night. So I was like, something must be going on with the earth.
Remember the other night I had that weird dream that we were in the middle of nowhere and I wanted to buy all this property, and then you had a similar dream about buying a bus or something? You told me, what were you buying? And I
A
said,
bus to travel.
you were buying a bus, and we were in the middle of nowhere, and I was buying property. And
I
I'm
put
like,
the bus
see,
on your
your
island."
bus is going to take us to this property. Can you imagine investing in an island? What did they say? Someone paid $64,000, and now it's worth like ridiculous amount. Billions, right?
Okay, so now that we've gone through all that, tell us about your weird dream. And don't tell me you ain't had it, because that would be a strict...
My weirdest dream was when the Virgin Mary came and had this whole message for me. And I got up like all of our soothsayers say and said, write it down. And when I woke up the next morning, the pen I wrote down with was out of ink.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
I had a.
Weird, right? Yeah.
That's like
So now I make sure the pen's working when I go to bed at night. Isn't that weird?
I had a dream that I was younger, and I had a dream that like there was hair stuck in my throat, and I was like I was choking on hair. But the thing is, like I was like, it was weird. I was like eating it, and the hair was just stuck in my throat, and I woke up coughing, and it tasted like hair was in my mouth.
It sounds like a
when I
horror
woke
film.
up.
Yeah. We never heard your wake up story.
I don't think I have a weird wake up story.
Did you go to Miami?
I want to know where the hair came
I
from.
did go to University
Yeah,
of
he's
Miami.
He's eating hair. Listen.
Sally's going to say he was like on a different timeline continuum.
I'm on a whole different story with him eating hair.
Hang on, I have a similar story.
We need a disclaimer. Not Matt Mateo.
So, when I was young, I used to have this dream to where my family would be having a picnic on this waterfall. And the waterfall would drop off, and then the other side of the waterfall there would be some woods. And I'd see this lady walking up in the woods, and she'd be all dressed in black. She'd like a black wedding dress.
Oh no.
And she would never say anything, but I'd look to see her. And I would never say anything to her. She would look at me, I would look at her, and I would fall. And I would have that dream at least 5 or 6 times a night for a few years.
That's not good.
No, it is not.
Actually, you know what?
Symbolism.
It is. Subconscious thought.
Yeah, you're subconscious.
Younger,
I had the strangest. My God. I had
Last night?
Not last night, but a week ago. I had to call my mom about it because it was so strange.
I know. I'm like,
I was
Sherlock.
home. I was home in Bermuda, and I had a bunch of friends over because I have 2 houses. One that's like we're on the same land. So in the cottage, and then I had my man house. So I was in my cottage, and I had a couple of friends over, but I had woken up, and it was 3 a.m. But it was bright as day out, right?
You in Alaska?
Yeah, no, I was home. Like everything is snowed and looked like Bermuda. Everybody had left, and then I had gone into my main house, and I looked down, and I saw a woman hanging, right? And I was trying to tell my mom, like, there's somebody hanging, and she was very dismissive of it, like, didn't really, like, want it to be bothered. And then I went into the room, and I said, we need to call 911 or whatever. So we called, and then for some reason, my parents, their master bedroom, had turned into, like, this sort of hospital room, and this woman was then resurrected. And she was walking, and she says, I'm not alive, nor am I not dead. And then we were like, what are you talking about? And then my nana shows up, and she was talking to my nana about her brother who had passed away, and like just sort of this like prophet, almost like prophesizing like the past life and all this. And I woke up and I was like, ugh, like when dreams get weird like that for me, because I have very vivid dreams.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's
and I force myself awake because sometimes I can't handle it. It's too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Nathan, you had a weird one, Nathan.
Well, yeah. Going off what Baxter said, this happened like when I was younger, like around in grade school. It wasn't a dream. It was something that actually happened to me. So I was young. I was on my bunk bed with my brother. The TV was on watching Scooby-Doo, and it was changing the blue screen. I woke up like around 12, I think 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why that early. And I looked to my door, to my room. I kid you not, what I saw, I couldn't figure out what it was. Well, all I saw was a tall figure, like, I see his eyes, I see his face, smiling at me. Big smile on his face. I thought at first I thought it was my mom checking up on me. And we had a little fan by our door because like our house gets a little hot in winter times. It turned on the fan and walked away. And then the next morning, I went to my mom to go and ask her if she came to check up on me because she does that sometimes. She said no. What are you talking about? Because she thought I was fucking crazy. I asked her again. You came to check up on me last night, right? And she said no. I was like, what the heck did I just saw last night?
And you were not dreaming?
No, I was not.
Positive?
Yeah, dude, it's so clear in my head. I kid you not.
He was up.
It was not a dream. And
Maybe it was a vision. It happened.
No, not a vision either.
Here's the thing. You're talking to the right person about this. Yeah. I believe heavily in the
I'm sorry, you're the right person?
During my entirety of my junior year.
Our house is not haunted.
I beg. You see, now you can't add to his story. You got to take what he tells you and decipher it that way.
No, but like I'm telling him, like I used to see similar things during the entirety of my junior year. Go on these long walks at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not know why.
Did you go in tunnels?
Well, nothing. Who walks at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I did.
Baxton, sometimes I think you like bring on the ghosts.
I would
like you go under the bridges and sing.
Your mind is overcharged.
Hang on. I'd always be walking, and I'd get this feeling on my neck like somebody was following me. Then I'd turn around and nobody would be there.
Yeah, but you're creating that. If you were sleeping, that wouldn't be happening.
I couldn't sleep.
Okay, but you don't have to walk at 3 o'clock in the morning under time.
Outside. They tell me to go walk outside.
You know, a melatonin would fix that.
You're exhausting him. Look, he's like defeated.
If you had some squishy next to you, you wouldn't be walking around.
I walk around the forest.
The squishy hides his chargers and he can't find his
Not
thing.
Not that squishy. Holy smoke, not that one. I'm talking about different squishy.
Went for the kill on that one.
Squishies?
You are just vicious.
Squishies.
I don't know if you guys are religious, but I've had a similar situation.
He's laughing. Look.
She didn't mean it.
Yes, she did.
I was like 11 or 10, and then I'll stop talking. I was like 11 or 10, and I was in my bed. And long story short, before I felt like I was going to go to sleep, I felt or I heard this this voice that
You've never heard before?
otherworldly, say my name, and my body, all of my body, sort of jolted up, like I had to say yes, and and I asked my parents if they had said, like, if they said anything to me, and they said no, and, you know, I felt like that day I was spoken to by God, for me. For me, I felt like that.
It has to
because of literally how my body felt. I felt like there was nothing stopping me. Like, it was just this commanding voice that I had to be like, yes, like, and it jolted me up too. It was weird.
That has to be the case, because
That was really weird.
Yeah, it has to be the case, because if you say that, I'm pretty sure that had to have been from God, because like, excuse me, no, forget it. Like, going into this, like, once again, the Bible, like, once it said that every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if that plays into it, but I do believe you actually might have heard something from God. So
Probably, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I've had a lot of supernatural experiences since that day happened. But like in a good way, not in a bad way. There was one day that it was very scary, but yeah.
Why do you do it?
I'm looking to see if they send the elements.
I don't see them yet.
I don't see them either. All right, we're gonna say.
Checking for phone calls from God or something.
No. I'm looking to see if they send
I was
elements.
expecting like
I gotta tell you. Sometimes, you know, when you open up, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, third eye, whatever, your spiritual being. Everybody has one, and when you open it up, there's a lot of strange, what you would deem different, not strange, messages you get. You know, whispers always in your ear. Some people call it your conscience. Some people, you ever walk down the street, and I was told one time, don't go up that hill. They're gonna rob your bike. Now, why did I feel it and I didn't listen, and they took my bike. Another time it happened with my car. Another time I saw a vision where there was a woman in a black dress, and she had this big hat, and she looked at me, and she put her hand on my cousin's shoulder at the wedding, and I lost my cousin. She died. You know, if you look and you decipher and you don't fear, you'll understand. If you look and you fear, you won't understand. So, I mean, it depends on who believes in teachings. You know, my grandparents in the Caribbean, if I could tell you stories, man, because when I was 2 years old, they didn't even know I was going to be alive. You know, I had some kind of diseases in the medical books. It seems like I always get these diseases nobody knows. Yeah, you're in a similar boat.
I had, like, honestly, when I was born, my parents were scared out of their minds because they did not think I was going to be making it out of this. And then I had my first surgery, my craniofacial surgery. That's what all this is from. 2 years of age. And it's like, I think, like, my parents always talk about my sister's birth in such high regard, about how lovely it was and how amazing my sister's birth was. They never talk about mine. I've never heard them want to talk about
you're the
my birth.
amazing piece. You're the storyteller. You're the one that brings all normal births to light because of what you went through. So sometimes you may think they don't, but they appreciate you every single day of their life.
It's like, I know that my mother sometimes holds me a bit tighter.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like because like, these aren't going to be going away. They're always going to be a reminder of what I've been through. And I never want them to go away. You know? Like the other day when I was getting the donuts, I can tell she felt bad after saying it. She looked at my head and says, "Why'd you do that to your head?" She thought
a tattoo.
No. She thought of, like, you know, some people do the designs in their
In your hair?
She thought you were Mike Tyson.
All right, you ready to wrap up the morning show?
Yes.
Before Baxter makes me cry. Yeah. More to come. Have a great morning, everyone. I think we've got Frank coming in, so we can just keep this portal open, I guess, for the time being.
It always happens.
Have a great morning. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.